Yo guys, what's going on? I'm back with another YouTube video, and today I just want to take a little time and talk about GangBeast. Um, I love playing this game with my friends. It's a great game. I consider it to be one of my go-tos when we're just chilling and talking and stuff. We just play GangBeast and vibe out and play each other to the death. Various locations. Great game. Highly recommend playing. But I do have some things that I want to point out and talk about. Hopefully someone, but let's get right into it. So, my first point I want to bring up is customization. I think GangBeast did an amazing job with their customization. As you can see, all these people on the screen right now wearing their various costume. Me in a referee suit, that chicken, Viking, dinosaur, buff grandma. Like, all these things are great, creative things that people make their own avatars to and they have fun with and expresses themselves, or just even a funny thing you just want to fight people in, like buff grandma. But I think that if they added more customization, players would find that great and they could make their own, like, well, they already make their own stuff, but if they added more things, they could use more things. And I think that if they did add more stuff, people would make videos on, like, tutorials how to make this costume, which would bring new players in because they see the video, they watch it all, and they're like, oh, I can make this character, and he looks like this person in real life, and I can make him and play as him in the game and beat other people up. Like, that's dope, and that's awesome. I want to play this game just because I can look like this. And I think if they added more customization, at least just updated some stuff, it'd be great, and people would have a field day with it. And people who may have stopped playing the game would come back just to see what they can now wear. So, another point I want to bring up is I would love to see a leveling system in this game. Just like, so the more you play, higher level. It doesn't even have to be performance based, but the more you play, the higher level you get. It gives you something to work towards. You'll be like, oh, I can't wait to get home from school. I'm going to play GangBeast. I'm going to try to reach level 20. It just gives the player something to work towards and grind and play the game and hang out with friends and play. It gives them something to talk about. It's a great thing. I think they should add just for players to work towards something. I think it'd be great. So, another thing I want to talk about kind of goes hand in hand with leveling. I would like to see stat tracking in any form at all in this game. Like, me and my friends talk about this all the time. We play in the game, they're like, I wonder how many wins I have, like, now. I just, out of pure curiosity, I wonder how many wins I have. I'm like, yeah, it's a good point. They should add that and everything. So, I think if they added any kind of stat tracking, it'd be fun, even if it's wins. But they could definitely go another direction with it and go in depth, like how many eliminations you get, how many people you throw off maps, how many people you knock out, like how many times you've died, how many times you've lost, best of 3. Like, I think if they added stat tracking, it would give the players something to play for. They're like, I'm about to hit my 100th win, like, everybody get on so we can play this game and grind it out. I want my 100th win. Like I said, it goes hand in hand with leveling, gives the player something to do, keeps them entertained, gives them a reason to keep playing. But I think it would just be great with this game because it's so fun to play. It's great. You just practice your movements and everything. You get better at the game. It's awesome. I think that the better you get, you should be able to see your stats. So, speaking of the better you get, I would love to see them add any kind of competitive game mode. Like, you have this casual game mode where you fight these people and, like, win or lose, who cares? But if they added competitive games where if you lost, you go down a rank, or if you win, you go get so many points towards the next level. So, it's just one of those things where, like, you add and you're like, oh, the player's like, this is awesome, dude. Like, I can sweat and try hard, and it gets real competitive, and I think it would bring a new aspect to the game. So, like, streamers and all kinds of tournaments, it gives everybody something to play for. I think tournaments and esports would go great with this game. I think it'd be so fun to watch. Just the pure fact that this game is just so fun. I think there just needs to be more to it. But, so that kind of goes to my next thing. I think they should add some kind of season where the season starts to get like 30 days. So like starts at the beginning of the month, ends at the beginning of the next month. So while you're in the season, it tracks your wins and like all that stuff, how many times you win, your kills and eliminations. I think if you it tracks that at the end of the season, it'll give you a reward, like a cosmetic thing to put on your character. So other characters, when they see you, they're like, oh, it's kind of like a subtle flex. Like, yeah, I was a tryhard the last season, and they gave me like an arrow through my head, like cosmetic looking thing. Now I got an arrow in my head, and it's funny. It's just another thing players to keep themselves entertained doing, and I think that if you work towards something, you're gonna want to keep playing the game. Like, if there's a constant objective, like I want this, so I'm going to play a lot until I get this. I think that would be a great idea if they added season, but we'll see. I'm still holding out hope. I mean, they still need to update the game and get rid of some basic bugs, frame rate issues, and all kinds of stuff. But this game has so much potential. It's crazy. But I think if they just even added like one or two of these things, people would go nuts. They'd be like, "Oh my god, I need to hop on GangBeast and play it, so I can unlock the like King's Crown or something." But thanks for watching the video. I just wanted to talk about the game. I really love it. If you haven't played GangBeast, I highly recommend it. I can play this game hours on end with friends, just talking and beating the crap out of them, throwing them off trucks. It's great. It's a great stress reliever. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video and are gonna give GangBeast a try, maybe like the video, comment, subscribe. I'd love to build a community off of these types of games where like they don't get as much as attention as they deserve. I would love to build a community and talk to you guys and make new friends and everything. So.